Hey guys, what's going on? Retro Collectibles here. So I got a pile of toys here to show you, but it's a little bit of a different reason today, a little bit of a different episode. Today is going to be a slash rant, it's going to be a slash confession, and it's going to be a slash educational video. I got to explain a little bit first so you can understand where I'm coming from and why I am so passionate about how I feel about this. A lot of it's about scalping and treating people with respect and do unto others how you want done to you. So, I'm going to try to be quick as I can about this. I decided about 10 or 12 years ago to change my life. Longer ago than that. It was a very long process for me to get to where I'm at now. I'll just say years ago I was a completely different person that you wouldn't want to know. I was a nasty person that you would not want in your life, okay? My wife met me and showed me love and showed me she believed in me and told me that I could do it and I could do good, and I did it. Like, I basically turned around, and I couldn't have done it without my wife. And this is for my sobriety too. I was, okay, I guess I'm considered an addict. I've not had a relapse at all since I got clean from painkillers. I started out, I had hydromorphone prescription for my back. Ended up with fentanyl, all this other stuff. I was a mess. I was a functioning junkie. I went to work every day, never stole people's mail, never hurt anybody in the last decade. But I was broke and I was sick and I was a junkie and I was dishonest and everything that went with it. That's all behind me now. Thankfully, thank God. Now the thing is though, I needed something to abide my time. That lifestyle was all I knew, just hanging around criminals, I needed a fresh start. I needed new friends. Okay, now I have a best friend, Frank, that I've known since I was 3 years old. He's always been in my life. I have friends that have always been in my life that always will be. But I needed new friends that I hang around. Frank I hang around with, he just doesn't live in town. Nothing against my old friends, there's a lot of bad memories, there's a lot of bad experiences I've had, there's a lot of good, but I lost 3 very dear friends in the last few years. 2 of them were my best friends that I'll never get back, and it was a very, very hard loss. So I needed friends that weren't in jail all the time, friends that weren't calling me up asking to break the law, just friends that when I got clean and got a job and got a car and stuff weren't hitting me up for money all the time or trying to or asking for, I just needed positive people in my life that weren't always take. So when I started hunting toys and finding toys, I started helping out people. I said to Diane, you know what, if I start selling toys for retail, like hot toys from the store, I'd probably meet some cool people, right? And I started doing that. I met some of my best friends, not even in the hobby, in life, from just helping out other people. These are people that I met in a Facebook group that I go to their homes. I've met their families. They've been to my home. There's one that's going to be sleeping at my house Saturday night. These are real people to me now. I'm very, very, very lucky, and I've met these people by helping them. Now, this is what I'm going to get at, is scalping, okay? And now, this isn't vending. There's vendors that travel into the States. They devote tons and tons of time. Other logistical stuff. I have vendor friends. If I buy stuff from you, I rock with you. Marlon, Dave, Justin, other people, I rock with you. Okay, obviously you're my buddies. I'm talking about the people that always tell me that they can never find anything and their Walmart sucks, and I help them out. And I'm not talking about helping them with peg warmers. I'm helping them with friggin' cyberpunk Porsches and shit like that for retail, right? Like stuff that people are like, wow, why does Neil do that? Well, the reason Neil does that is because Neil is very fortunate. Neil has a network of people that one is in BC Dave, if you're watching this. One of them is in, two of them are actually in the Niagara region. Um, Two of them are here. This is my very tight crew, okay? Um, Now we help each other, we give each other super treasure hunts. We don't charge each other retail at all, okay? We don't say you, like, as long as we try our best to help each other and we're honest, we're all happy. Like a couple of times, Dave H from Hamilton, oh Neil, finally I got to help you with something. Dave doesn't get me a lot of stuff from Walmart. Dave gets me a ton of stuff from the States. Doesn't make me pay extra, charges me what he pays. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I've got that I didn't get on my own, that I paid either retail cost for or I got for free. And it's going to blow you away probably. The point that I'm making is help your friend out. In the long run, it's a lot better than the $50 you're going to make. You're going to come out like a bandit. Because when you help people, people are going to help you. And when I'm talking about helping people, I'm not saying you find the new Boulevard set with the Skyline and the yellow Subaru, you pocket the Skyline and the Subaru, and here you go, Neil, I'm helping you. When you find them, give me a Skyline. That doesn't work either. That's a scam, and I'm onto it. Yeah, and I'll tell you a story about one person in particular, just to kind of paint the picture. I'm not going to name names. And then I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff and prove to you that this is a proven method, that it's better than burning people. Okay, because that's what I call it. If you're getting a Skyline for $8 at Walmart and you're charging a guy $30, you're burning people. There's no, like, they sugarcoat it. They, you know what I mean? It's not scalping. It's this. It's that. It's helping people. No, it's, call it whatever you want to call it. And you can call me jealous. I had my Skyline or my Boulevard set 3 weeks ago, and they just got into Hamilton like last night or something. Like, they just dropped. I had my set for weeks. And the reason I had my set for weeks is because when I find stuff, I keep one for myself, and it doesn't matter if it's a cyberpunk Porsche or a Chase. I help my friends out. If I find 2 sets of these hot Boulevards tomorrow, I have a set. I'm not going to keep both those sets for myself. First people I'm calling are people that don't have them, that helped me, okay? First people. And it's like an old boy system, the little group that I have. Some things go to certain towns that don't come to Hamilton, and vice versa. It comes in handy for that as well. But you get out of it what you put into it. Like, if you're not willing to help people and you're just putting garbage into the group, then you're either going to get garbage back or you're not going to get help. And some people contribute in other ways. Like, that you don't have to always be in Walmart and wasting your gas and all that to help. Like, put it this way, I was just laid up for 3 months, off work, couldn't move, sure as shit wasn't hunting toys. And I lacked for nothing. Because my friends that I've helped for so long, they took care of me when I was down. And it wasn't giving me garbage leftovers and keeping the best for themselves to scalp. It was... So, I'll tell you about this guy, and then I'm going to show you a little lot of toys. So I met this person locally. I met him, I post my extra stuff in the Ontario Diecast Addicts group, and I sell it for retail. I'm known for it. You can ask anybody in the hobby, a lot of people know me. And I'm not the only one. There's other people that do the same thing. I'm no martyr. It's doing what you're supposed to do. Now I forget the point. Oh, okay, so I met this guy local. He buys a car off of me. He likes a certain type of car that I like. Let's just say a Fox Body Mustang, for the sake of it, okay? So I sell him an extra Fox body Mustang I have for retail. This guy tells me he can never find anything. His Walmart completely sucks. And I know half of the time guys that tell me their Walmart sucks, they're not putting in any sort of effort. And that's another thing I ask of people. Don't send me lists of shit. I'm not a personal shopper. Try a few times to find the stuff yourself. Okay? I had a guy tell me last week in a message that his Walmart sucks. He's 5 minutes from the best Walmart in Hamilton, where I live. Like, if I lived near his Walmart, I'd have no more concerns. Like, I'd have it clocked, and my group would want for nothing, and other people would want for nothing because I'd be hooking everyone up. But yeah, people don't put in the effort, or when they find stuff, it's the greed bells start ringing. So back to this guy. So I met him helping him, okay? And then he started messaging me. I added him to Facebook. I felt bad for the guy. I'll take him under my wing. He didn't know much about hunting. Started talking to him about stock times, about trying to figure out if you walk in the store today and you find a bunch of stuff, try doing it same time tomorrow. Like, just, and he starts slowly getting better. He's messaging me finding stuff, and I'm cheering him on. Way to go, buddy. Good job. You know, you're doing awesome. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I want people to do well, right? So then he starts, like, things are going great, and then he starts asking me for stuff that I only have one of. Like, I had one Mustang M2 Chase, and I loved it. He was driving me up the wall. He wanted it bad. I told him, since you love it more than I do, obviously, I'll tell you what. You find me another M2 Chase, because I had a full display case, so taking it out would have made a spot. You get me another Chase, don't buy it at a show, find it at Walmart. I don't care if it's an ugly Volkswagen truck Chase. Same size, something to put in that hole, it's yours for retail. $10 for what you find the Chase for. I'll do you one better, because he got worried. He said, well, what if I don't find a Chase? No problem, bro. I find a Chase, I'll sell it to you for $10 to sell to me, right? Going out of my way to help this guy with a car that I have one of, okay? So I helped this guy with a couple cars that I have one of. One of them was a green light Mustang. I had it. To me, that's worth $10. You know what I mean? Like, me and my friends don't upcharge each other for this stuff. He wants to trade for it. I said, okay, just get me another greenie. That's fine. He shows up with an M2 Machines Chase, valued at about $30. And, no wait, it wasn't, it was an M2, I would put it about $20, I would say. Valued at about $20 on the street, retail. Chases are the only things you get upcharged for, in my opinion, because they're a Chase. It's a unicorn, it's a numbered item, limited edition. So he's bringing me something now that's, in my opinion, worth more than the Mustang that he wants. I look at him, I look at the Chase. Wait here, bro. Where are you going? I walk into the corner store, pull out a 20, break 2 10s, give him a 10. There you go. What's that for? We're friends. You're giving me something that's worth more than what I'm giving you. We're even. We're friends. You're in my circle now. This circle, we don't do that to one another. Like, I've got to stress that. We go all out. And I'm going to show you what I have in a second, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So then he's starting to find stuff, okay? And it's great. He's finding stuff. One day, I love square body trucks, okay? Love them to death. Oh, okay, so before the square body truck. So this guy has something that I want. I collect movie car greenies. He had not only one Bullet Mustang, 1/64 scale greenie, not only one, he had 2 of them, okay? One of them had a low number. You know what, bro? I don't give a shit about numbers. Keep the lower number for yourself. Give me the higher number, okay? I just need it for my wall. I'll think about it. I thought he was pulling my leg because he's got 2 of them, and I've given him my onlys of stuff because I knew that he liked Mustangs, right? I'll think about it. Okay. I think he's pulling my leg. So the next day I message him. I offer him is a high price for that. I say he's got to say yeah to this. At $40 for this, it's over what it's worth. You know what I mean? But I want this thing bad. He's a friend, whatever. Bro, I'll give you $40. I'll think about it. Okay. Message him later that night. Hey man, I got something for you. A raw chase green light SRT Durango. There's no way he's gonna turn that down. It's worth double what he's gonna give me, right? I'll think about it. He knows I want it, and he's trying to juice. Like he's waiting for me to offer him 5 different things before he's gonna say yeah. And this is somebody that I've helped countless times. Okay, like some of these guys, they forget that you can't hustle to hustle. Like I've lived a life that you're not gonna get this by on me. So basically, and a lot of these guys will, Neil, you get so much stuff. You only pay retail. You're so lucky. How do you do it? I tell them how I do it. I help other people out. And you don't just help them with the crap that you don't want. If you find 2 sets of the hot new boulevards, you keep a set and you give a set to one of your 4 or 5 group members. That's how it works. Somebody's not going to give you their best, and you give them your second best all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like, you get out of it what you put into it. So over the time, me and my little group of friends have all... I'm trying to make sure I haven't forgot about the guy with... Oh, so about the guy with the greeny bullet. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this. I believe totally in karma and how you treat people, right? So he does that with the bullet Mustang. I'll think about it. Whatever. I find one on Marketplace for $20 or less than what he was going to give it to me for, and I drove over an hour to get it. Okay? Another time, this guy is going to Oakville. I have a car sitting in Oakville. I'm laid up with a cast on my leg from surgery. Bro, you're going to Oakville. Do you mind picking up this car for me since you're going to be there anyway? We all do it for each other in the group. It saves shipping. It saves gas. If one person's going to Oakville and 3 guys have cars there, why are all 3 people driving? This guy goes to Oakville, doesn't message me, literally cares about himself. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these guys are like kids, or he's in my inbox. Mine's better. He's another one. His stuff is always better than yours. His car is better. He's got the best of everything. So the nail in the coffin for him, like I told my other friends, I said, this guy's getting ready to go. He's not helping us. It's take, and he's bringing nothing to the table. I'm going to talk to him. He's got a foot out the door. I talked to him about it, explained it to him black and white. Bro, this is a give and take situation. This isn't going to work. Like, you're not just going to keep taking from us and you're taking stuff and hiding. Okay, I understand. I'll fix it. A week later, I was collecting M2 chases at the time. I don't know. I hit 50 of them and I'm done. But he found one that I desperately was after, and he knew it. It was the Hostess Cupcake chase truck, right? He knew I desperately wanted it. So he messages me that morning. He found a bunch of stuff at Walmart. He sends me pictures. He had greenies and everything, right? He loaded right up. Awesome. Good job, man. Good for you. Like, even though I'm not happy with this guy at this point, I'm still building this guy up, right? So I go into the group an hour later, and he's posted that he's found the Hostess truck at Walmart. It must have slipped his mind. You know what I mean? Like, it must have slipped his mind to let me know that he shows me everything else he finds, but that one must have slipped his mind, okay? He forgot to tell me that. Anyway, so just to see what he would say, I messaged him. And I told a couple of my other crew, I said, I'm going to see what this guy says. This will be the nail in the coffin. Bro, you got that truck? You want to trade it? Oh, I'll think it over, blah, blah, blah. You know what, bro? I really want that truck. I'll give you $100 for it. I wasn't going to give him $100 because I had gotten one for retail. I just wanted to see what he would say. He still said, I'll think it over at $100. So this guy, despite all the times me helping him, delivering stuff to his house, ordering stuff off eBay for the guy, because the guy doesn't have a credit. Like, I went all out for this guy. He doesn't have a credit card. I was ordering stuff off eBay, offered to get him RLC stuff for cost. You know what I mean? And still, just, you know what I mean? So he had to go. So he's gone. And the funny thing is that he's clueless. Like, he asked me just today, oh, did you hit any Walmarts today? I don't share any info with this guy. None. I'm careful with what I post because I know he watches what I post. I don't give him any tips at all. I could be in the store and see something this guy's after, and it's staying in the store. And I'm not going to message him. I'm not going to grab it. We're done. You've done that to yourself. There's another guy today that did that to himself too. But what got this video going is everybody close to me knows my feelings about scalping and ripping people off. And if you're gonna do it, do it. It's frankly none of my business. But what got me to make this video is somebody else that I've helped countless times with expensive stuff. Like stuff that can be scalped easily, that can't be got easy. I've given it to him for retail. Countless drop stuff to the kid's house, everything. He finally finds the set of boulevards that he's been bugging me about for months. Like, oh, when these come in, like I got a cast on my leg and this guy's messaging me, asking me when these come to town, will I help him, right? So he was on my list. If I found them, because that's what I do. I have a list and it's prioritized by people who reciprocate, by people who help, you know what I mean? He was on the list to get them. And today he messaged me, I'm not even going to get into it. The guy's not even, forget that I was even getting into it. It's just somebody that found something and was going to do the wrong thing. They chopped the set of these cars up into 5 cars, had astronomical prices. So this person has 2 full sets. He had the gall to tell me he still needed an extra Skyline. I said, what do you mean you need an extra Skyline? Oh, well, the second set, I'm going to sell it. This is what I'm selling it for. You don't need an extra Skyline, and you sure as hell don't need help from me if you're going to take that set and sell that for $30 for that car and $15 for that one and $12 for that one. Get the hell out of my inbox. Like, we're still friends. I don't hate anybody, okay? I'm going to be friendly with the guy. I'm even friendly with the other guy that screwed me around about the bullet chase and still asks me for stuff. I'm still going to be friendly, but don't ask me for stuff. And sure as hell, don't involve me in these scams. The guy with the bullet greenie as well. He started messaging me a couple months ago, and I got right blunt with him. He's walking out of the store with 2 packs. What's this worth? What do you mean, what's it worth? Didn't you just say you just bought it 10 minutes ago? Well, yeah. Okay. Well, what'd you pay for it? You don't remember what you paid? Well, yeah, I paid $14.99. Okay. It's worth $14.99. Like, do you think that because you touched it, it makes it worth more, or it appreciates in the 10 minutes to your car? Like, and you know what, bro, if you're going to do that, you do you. But you guys are not going to find stuff and rip people off and then come to me for help and use my resources for help. You're not going to do it. Because you're not only screwing me, you're screwing my little circle too. Like I said, I've got the set of boulevards, and a couple of my crew don't have them. They will end up getting them. So anyway, before I go, sorry about this long rant video, but I know that there's a lot of people that share this. And before you come at me in the comments with the gas and time BS excuse, I have a rebuttal for all that excuse. If you're a collector, you're in the store anyway, looking for your own stuff. Okay, like I'm in the store every day looking for my own stuff. So that throws the gas and time out the window. If I'm standing there looking for me and I see a car that you want, it doesn't cost me gas and time. So before anybody wants to come at me with all the nonsense, don't. So anyway, I'll just show you what helping people and what friends and treating people right gets you. And this is a fraction of it. Like I'm not gonna empty my walls and stuff in my toy room, but just to show you. Not in Canada yet. My friend Dave H, who's in my circle, there is 2 Daves in my circle, goes to Target once every couple weeks at least, and he hunts there for us. I paid the Target price for that, converted to Canadian funds. There wasn't a charge on it because he had to go over to the States, nothing. Neil, you're my bro, you help me, here's how I help you. And again, Dave, you do way more than getting me stuff from Walmart's here, so never say that you don't help me. Please don't say that. So yeah, so that's an example. Over here, because it's not in Canada yet, I'd probably pay 50 or 60 bucks. I paid under 30 for it. Giuliano, this was a gift from my friend Giuliano, another crew member. Absolutely free. You help me out and I give Giuliano gifts as well. I just hooked Giuliano up good a week ago with a nice gift. So yeah, it's not a take situation, and just so you know, it's not just these guys flooding me with gifts because I'm a celebrity, because I'm a normal guy. These guys help guys too. It's all of us putting work in. But that 100% free, mint, like no charge, a free General Lee, you know what I mean? There's so much stuff to show you. Another one from Dave Herod. Dave H, sorry. I didn't even know Dave at the time. He pulled me over to his house, said, "You've got me stuff for retail countless times. I don't feel right about it. You're taking this." He forced me to take it. Sometimes these guys will sneak coffee money into my account with the payment. Like I'll say never. One thing I say is you are never obligated to pay me extra, not even $5. Sometimes they will sneak coffee money with the payment into my account. I'm fine with that, but you are not obligated. But yet free, you know, Dave probably paid 40 bucks for that. These were not in Hamilton at all at the time. No problem. I got a friend in BC named Dave, BC Dave, that I help, and he helps me back when I need it. No upcharge there. Justin again, who is one of my close brothers in collecting, who's done so much for me. He wanted this desperately. I walked in one morning, found it, and Justin is a super hunter that will now crush me when I'm at my best, okay? I found that one time, and Justin says to me, things were tight for me, I can't remember what it was, child support, check, whatever, because I pay child support every month, right? So my bills are all budgeted. It was a tight time of the month. He said, "You know what, bro? Treat yourself. Get yourself one." Thank you, Justin. You never have to do that. Now I'll get into some of the bigger stuff. From Las Vegas, Hot Wheels convention. Signed by William Daniels. Dave H. No upcharge. Paid what he paid at the House of Cars or whatever that he went to. You know, no thought of let's burn Neil, you know what I mean? Again, Justin. These were when these are hot. I've never even seen these on the pegs in Hamilton when he had given me these. And that's another thing about helping out guys out of town. Sometimes their town will get stuff a month before your town will. And that comes in really handy. So as you're seeing, guys, this is not peg warmer stuff. Like I'm not giving them my best and they're giving me garbage, and vice versa. Marlin, Marlin, if you're watching, Marlin is another one of my group who has helped me countless times. He goes over to the States and he doesn't charge me extra. And if I ever see anything Marlin needs, he's got it for retail. Marlon has a toy show coming up, and I've made it very clear to Marlon any help free of charge. I will be his employee for the day, free of charge, because he's a good guy. This is an old boys club, like I said, guys. BC Dave. Now, technically, I did pay him extra for this. He didn't want extra. I wanted this Back to the Future iced up treasure hunt so terribly, and I was so excited. When he found this, nobody had it. He could have thought, like they travel in packs, right? And it's a new normal to rip people off now, and you'll even have people defending the scalping. Now, Dave in BC could have said, oh, fuck, that's hot. That's a new thing. He could have jumped on eBay, started looking at prices, you know what I mean? Even though eBay is the worst place to price stuff. As soon as somebody mentions eBay sold listings to me, I'm not interested. But he could have done that, but he didn't. First guy he messaged excited was me. See, part of the excitement is helping your friend with something they really want. Like, I get as excited as they get when I give them stuff. I gave him $20 for that. I would not let him take no for an answer. Plus, I sent him other gifts, and I always take good care of BC Dave. He's another good guy that anytime I could reward him, I will reward him. Now, this is from my buddy Chris. Free. Like, I said I loved the custom that he does, and the guy walked up to me at the toy show and handed me it. His bells in his mind weren't saying, fuck, I can get $40 out of Neil. Like, no. And one day I'll have something Chris will need or want, and I'm going to go, here you go, Chris. And it's not going to be, might not be something cheap either. Like, that's how this group does things. This is a big example of this. This here. 1978 Whitman edition, Muhammad Ali versus Superman. Free. Worth about, in this condition, and this is a low ball figure, and this is not an eBay number, this is a realistic, $250, I would say, and that's a conservative. I would put it online, it would sell in a day for $250. Free, because I'm known in the hobby as a straight shooter. Sometimes people will have stuff that they no longer want or somebody has passed on, and they don't want it eBayed or scalped. They want it enjoyed by another collector. My husband would like this collected or enjoyed. Do you know what I mean? Target exclusive. One that did not come to Hamilton. Retail. Not some crazy markup. And the funny thing is, Dave H., who got me this one for retail, the guy goes back a week later, says, you won't believe this, Neil. I found the same figure. He found it for, I think, $10 American or $7. Like, it was... He didn't think, oh, well, I can put an upcharge on this, and you know what I mean? No, he messaged me and said, there you go, bro, you want it? You know what I mean? More stuff from, that is from, I believe, BC. No, that's from Marlon. I believe it's also from Marlon, who goes to the States. Again, guys, I don't pay extra for things in the States, because I take care of people, they take care of me. This here, completely free. My friend Justin thought that I would like something nice. I give him gifts, he gives me gifts. And like I said, we don't cheat each other. You know what I mean? Like, if Justin did not have the new set of Boulevards, and if I found it tomorrow, I wouldn't be, oh, I'm going to sneak and keep the second set. They'd be going to Justin for retail, or Dave for retail, or anybody in my little circle, Marlon, BC Dave, Giuliano, any of those guys for. And if you're in my crew and I didn't mention you, it's because I'm tired. You know I love you. Um, Another couple heavyweights here. I've been talking about them. I had these 3 weeks ago. The whole set of them. They just landed in Hamilton last night. $8 a car. Like no upcharge. No thought to it. Want to see a heavyweight? I told people about this in one of the big diecast groups I'm in, and a lot of them thought that I was full of BS, I think. Oh, who's your buddy? We gotta meet this guy. Because my friend Justin, on San Diego Comic-Con RLC Day, we desperately tried to get the San Diego Comic-Con Knight Rider. I got none, he got two. He messages me, says, Neil, did you get one? Damn, bro, I didn't get one. I guess we got skunked. No, we didn't, bro. I got two of them. One's yours, you know that. For retail. And it's just, the hobby has come so screwed up. When I tell people that story, or similar stories, they think I'm full of shit. And it's because it's that accepted to screw people. Now, it's become the new normal, to screw people. Like the thing that the guy said to me, oh, well, people are willing to pay it, or people want to pay it. You think people want to pay double and triple for something? They're paying that because you're forcing them to pay it. Like, I had to pay $50 for a Ghostbusters figure. It was the last one that I needed. I had to get it from eBay. I did it to complete my set. You think I felt good about it? Like, those people were doing me a favor by... They weren't doing me a favor. They were friggin' cleaning my pockets out. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, it's as you see, you get out of it what you put into it. It's a hobby, and you can meet great people. Get rid of the friggin' money aspect of it. Find stuff, start helping people. It's not just the collectibles, it's the experience. And the friends. These are toys to me. Like, people can't believe that, like, that green Forza Porsche that was out a few years ago, I had... Between me and my friends finding cases of them and me finding tons of them at Toys R Us, I had 62 of them or something like that total over the time that they were out. I got one. I do regret it. I should have kept 2 or 3 for myself because they're valuable now, right? But I got one. You know what I sold them for? Retail. All of them. I've got one Cyberpunk Porsche. Because... if my brother needs something, I would rather help Justin, help Dave, help Giuliano, help BC Dave, help Marlon, than keep that second set for myself. That's greed, okay? I have one set. I'm going to keep my brother away from having any at all? No. Anyway, guys, sorry for the rant. You will come out a lot. Oh, one more thing to show you. One of the cool people I met on my journey is a celebrity. I was helping a celebrity. His name is Brady. I'm not going to say his full name. Some of my friends know who he is. We're very close friends. For a year, I was getting this guy toys. I took him right under my wing because he was always super friendly, awesome guy. One day I'm sitting on the couch. I'm tired after work. And I go on to my Google, and his name is in the news feed. And he's got a different last name, like it's not Jones or Smith. And I clicked on the link, and this guy that I've been helping for a year is famous. I've been in this guy's house. We've given each other gifts. I just thought, like, he told me he was retired. I thought that he was a computer guy. Like, he did well on the stock market. He was retired in his 30s, right? But no, it turns out all along he was famous, and he's a great friend of mine. And to me, he is Brady. Like, if I don't hear from him after a while, I know he's human. Maybe he's depressed or something's wrong. I will message him, hey buddy, what's up? Good, I'm busy with podcasts, or I've been good. That's all I want to know, that you're okay. You know what I mean? Because he's human. And the thing that he likes about me is he said, bro, I figured you knew who I was or you didn't. He said, either way, you didn't treat me any different. And I think what Brady loves about me is that he's Brady to me. I'm never going to ask him for... People like that probably get taken advantage of. People don't have the best intentions. I love that I met him without knowing who he was. So he knows the real me, okay? But it's somebody else I met. I know I'm kind of trailing off. It's a long video. But this is something that never came to Canada. The Bret Hart, okay? Brady gave me that as my birthday gift. You know, he didn't think I'm going to scalp it, make money. And then to top it off, my friend Justin was going to meet Bret Hart, and he bought a lot of autographs. Like he bought 10 items or something like that to autograph. I tell him the whole time, let me know what I owe you. And he's keeping me in the dark the whole time. And I knew what he was going to do. I said, Justin is going to try to get out of making me pay him. And finally I cornered him. I said, bro, how much is that? And he said, Neil, don't worry about it. I knew that's what he was doing. But this is the hearts that these people have. And bottom line is, you'll meet great people. There's no way to learn how to be a good person. I've tried showing people that this is the way to collect. You will come out much better in the long run than ripping people off. Leave the vending to vendors, okay? These are people that have distributors. They go out of town to get stuff. Leave it to those guys. You enjoy the hobby. Hook up your friends. I guarantee you, if you help your friends the way I'm helping mine, you will come out better in the long run. Guaranteed. It's proven. It's a proven system. My friends wouldn't participate in it if it didn't work and I was a nut. Anyway, guys, sorry about that long video. That's probably my longest one. But I just wanted to tell you a little background story about the hobby, what brought me into the hobby, and my general thoughts about scalping and why I feel so strongly about that. And I just did the whole video with something on my mouth from the pop can. Pot foam, I hope it wasn't on my mouth. Anyway, how to have fun in the hobby and get stuff on the cheap by helping out your brother. That's all it is. Anyway, guys, sorry I bored you. I know it's not the regular hot stuff videos that I'm trying to show you. It's not the pink skyline, but it's my personal thoughts and a bit of advice. You will get longer in the hobby further helping people than you will screwing them. You'll get a good name. People will want to help you. Build off of it. Establish yourself. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you stuck with me the entire time. I hope I didn't bore you. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And like I said, if you're grabbing stuff from the stores and charging $30 for Skylines, I don't hate anybody. You do you. Just if you're in my area, don't ask me for stuff. That's all it is. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and share, and happy hunting.